Well, right behind me you can see Chief Minister Omar Abdullah who has arrived here at this spot of complete death, destruction and devastation. You can see the big boulders that are being removed by the JCBs. Josti village used to be a scenic, peaceful place where people used to come to seek solace, but now, as you can see the visuals around me, it has turned into a complete war zone. People are suspecting that there could be 500 to 600 people who could potentially be buried beneath this debris. It is going to be a Herculean task for the rescue teams to actually, recover dead bodies from here, if at all, because you can see the size of these boulders. Today we will see bigger machineries that will be deployed here, rock breakers that will help clearing this area, recovering the people. But let me tell you, the eyewitnesses have recalled horrific visuals. They said that hundreds of people, they just got swept away in minutes. There was this one eyewitness who said that he himself saw 10 people getting swept away in the Chenab River. The Chenab River is right here alongside this valley area, and this area, Jasodi Valley, let me tell you, the langar was right there where the pilgrims were just simply having their lunch. They took a small break before heading towards the Machail Mata temple, and that is when within minutes the cloud burst led to this massive floods that swept away 16 residential homes, including government buildings. 3 temples have been swept away. 4 water mills have been swept away. Several vehicles have been washed away, alongside a security post that was there, that also have been washed away. And remember, among these 52 people, there are also 2 CISF personals who've lost their lives in this complete tragedy. You can see the complete destruction here. These tents, these makeshift tents that was completely flattened by the rush of the muddy water and silt that came cascading along the valley area, along the mountain as it rained. You can see the JCBs here and some of the remainings of people's belongings. So many people who are desperately looking for their dear ones, their loved ones. They are still in a panic-stricken mode, and the authorities have formed WhatsApp groups to help identify those missing people. But it is going to be a massively Herculean task, nearly an impossible task to find those missing people. There are almost above 200 people who are still missing. It's an absolute tragedy, but let me tell you, a cloudburst could be a natural calamity, but the impact of it is driven by human actions. There should have been a risk assessment done before allowing so many pilgrims to trek above this Machail temple, and there should be proper environmental assessments done before allowing so many people and tourists gathering in ecologically sensitive zone. This is what the environmentalists telling. It's a completely heartbreaking situation that is unfolding here. We saw the Chief Minister coming and making an inspection, but there's a very big question here. Why wasn't a risk assessment done before allowing this pilgrimage to take place? That is the big question that we are asking here on NDTV. With camera person Ashwini Mehra, this is Shreya Ghosh for NDTV.